Manchester United, 20 league titles, 3 Champions League trophies. Yeah, that same Manchester United who dominated the latter part of the 2000s and even early part of 2010s. Now, they seem like a relic of the past. But they've not always been this way. They used to be so good. So what happened to United? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Khalil, and today we'll be using Manchester United as a case study on how not to run a football club. You see, United's troubles did not just start when Alex Ferguson left. It actually started in 2003 when the Glazer family came all the way from America to take a majority stake in United. The truth is they bought the club through what we call leverage buyouts, aka an LBO, where the acquisition is majorly financed by debt. Think about it like this. You get a house, you pay minimal down payments, and then the rest of that acquisition is loaded with mortgage. And now your house is the collateral. So naturally, things change. Priorities change from just on-pitch success. Now shareholders have to make their money. They have to finance their debt. But because of how good Fergie was, who was more or less everything the club wanted him to be, he was a manager, he was a scout, he was the coach, he was so much for them, and he papered over the cracks. They enjoyed so much success. They won the Premier League. They even won the treble in 2009. That is how good they were. But once Fergie left, things started to fall apart. Fergie handpicked his successor, who was supposed to restore continuity in the name of David Moyes. He failed. They went to Van Gaal, who was very high on possession. They failed. They went to Mourinho, who was supposed to be very pragmatic. He also eventually found failure at his doorstep. Eventually, they pivoted to someone who could bring some nostalgia to the club. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer also came around. Eventually, he left. Amorim also came around. He left. He was supposed to be the modern-day football manager, but he could not guarantee success on the pitch. But what has happened over those years? They've managed to spend so much money. They've been consistently the highest net spend over the last 10 years in the league. Their wage budget has consistently also been in top 3. So this is not a matter of spending. They've just been spending without strategy. And they've also been overpaying. The likes of Maguire, the likes of Romelu Lukaku, the likes of Jadon Sancho. I mean, who buys Antony for £85 million? Now, the Glazers finally saw that they've had enough of it. A new sheriff is in town in the name of Ineos. Ineos, led by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, has taken majority stake in the club. They've made some sweeping changes, but performances are still not improved. And frankly speaking, they don't offer so much confidence. The stake they've taken in other sports teams, such as Nice in France or Mercedes in F1, those teams, they've practically underperformed. Now, but they've made some moves that I commend. For instance, poaching Omar Berrada from Manchester City. Carrick is now leading the way, and they've won 4 games in a row. Does it mean United are back? No, I wouldn't say so. We've had flashes in the pan in the past with several of their managers. But it seems like they've started to know how to buy and how to spend and spend properly. This could really be a new era for Manchester United, and they could start to enjoy the kind of success they enjoyed in the early 2000s. I guess we shall wait and see. If it's been fun, please subscribe, like, share with your friends, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.